Today we're talking about how you grow your YouTube channel and get more subscribers. Hey guys, my name is Jeven Dovey. I do a lot of awesome filmmaking tutorials, camera reviews, and I like doing some YouTube training that will help you take your channel to the next level. All right, so I'm just out here. This is City Hall of Santa Monica. It's actually, there's a nice beautiful park over here we're gonna go explore. But today we're talking about how you grow your YouTube channel and specifically how you get more subscribers. So this is not what YouTube is all about. It's not all about numbers. However, this video specifically is about different tricks and things that you can do that will help boost your channel and get more subscribers and get you in front of more people. Now, this doesn't mean that you're gonna have a successful channel. There are a lot of things that you have to do beyond just growing your channel. This is something that you implement once you figure out what kind of content you're shooting and you know who your ideal viewer is and you're creating content for that viewer. So if you wanna see another video where I talk about the different tips that I have to be successful on YouTube, I'll put a link to that down below in the description, along with some other YouTube training tips. This video basically piggybacks off of those other videos, and this video is 7 tips to grow your channel faster once you've established what your channel is all about. So the first thing is that you need to know what your niche is and what kind of content is being produced in that niche. This is super important because if you're creating content in a specific niche, but it's not what people are actually looking for or want, then you're not gonna grow. So you need to find out what other creators are creating in your specific niche. And it is very important to have a specific niche. And once you figure that out, then you need to create videos around the same type of topics because people are searching for that. And that search volume is what's gonna lead to more views, which is gonna lead to more subscribers. So it's super important to know what people are actually searching for so that you can create content around those same topics. And number 2 goes right along with that, and that is you need to create searchable content. So once you know your niche and you know what kind of content is being produced in that niche, you need to create content that is searchable. So you need to create topics that people are actually searching for. When you create searchable videos, what happens is that you're getting random people to stumble upon your channel because they're searching for a topic in YouTube. YouTube is the second biggest search engine in the world. That's right behind Google, which owns YouTube. So if you search for something on Google, you're also searching the YouTube library. So if you type in how to vlog on Google, my video pops up right there on Google, the second thing down. So it's super important to make searchable content because people are doing searches every day. Now that doesn't mean that has to be all of the content on your channel, but some of it needs to be searchable because that is what's gonna drive new people into your channel and then they're gonna subscribe once they like your content. Okay, so now that you have searchable content and content that people want in your niche, you need to keep people watching your content. And this is achieved by throwing people to other videos from your video. So this is part of a YouTube training series that I'm doing, and I'll put links down below in the description to a bunch of other videos that basically piggybacks off this and just helps you round the whole picture of YouTube training. Well, right there, when you go down in the description, you'll see a bunch of other videos. Those are all videos that keep people watching videos on my channel. Now, beyond putting them in your description, you also want to put cards. That's the things that you see up above the little eye icon. And then also you want to put in screens, and you have the option to put a bunch of other videos. You can put like up to 4, but I suggest only doing 2. Now, one of them, you need to click that option that says YouTube optimizes the best content for the viewer. So YouTube's gonna randomly select based on what that viewer has watched in the past. And then that second video, you need to find a video in your library that relates to this video that you're doing. So this video, I'm doing how to grow your YouTube. The video that I would put on my end card would be how to be successful on YouTube in 2019. That's another video that I've done, but it relates to this video. So that's the whole idea. Don't put too many options, but you want to put videos that make sense so that people will click through and keep watching. You want people to binge on your content because when they binge, they're more likely to subscribe because they like the content that you're producing. If they're watching multiple videos, then there's a good chance that that is now going to become a new subscriber and someone that's going to keep watching your content. So this next tip is super important, and that is you need to optimize your content. What I mean by optimize is basically doing all the things that you need to do to basically keep someone watching your videos and get them to hit that subscribe button. So I'm going to give you a few tips on ways that you can optimize right now. The first is within the first 30 seconds of your video, you tell the viewer exactly what they're gonna see in the video. So I highly suggest even starting with that, just saying right off the bat what they're gonna find in this video, because someone's more likely to stay there and watch once they know what's going on. If they clicked on and it's not what they think it was, they're gonna click off. The second thing is have an intro that just basically tells who you are, what your channel is about, in like 5 to 15 seconds. So I'll put a link down below in the description where I go through how I built my channel trailer, which was the whole creator film school that you saw at the beginning of this. Next, you want to introduce yourself. So as soon as your channel trailer is done, you want to say who you are, what you're about, and what this channel's about. Now, sometimes I forget to do that, but it's something that I think is very impactful in keeping people on your channel and getting people to subscribe. So when you say like who you are and what your channel's about, someone knows exactly why they're here. If you don't do that, then people don't know who you are. And that's the most important thing. People want to subscribe to you as a creator. They don't want to subscribe to you if they don't have any idea of what your channel is all about. So put a quick intro. So for example, on my channel trailer, I might say something like, hey guys, my name is Jeven Dovey. I do a lot of filmmaking tutorials, I do product reviews, and I also do YouTube training tips to help you grow your channel and take it to the next level. And then from there, what I would do is just go right into the video. So I basically optimized the first section of my whole video so that you get who I am, what my channel is about, and why someone should subscribe right up front. Now, the next thing is obviously the most important thing about the whole process, and that is good content. You just need to have good content, and that will help obviously grow your channel. All these other aspects are gonna help elevate the chances of that person hitting subscribe. The most important thing is having good content. So you gotta just make good content. And my last tip for optimizing your content is at the end, make sure you do the same type of thing where you tell who you are, what this channel is about, and then ask them to actually subscribe. So say, if you're new here to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell icon so you don't miss a video, and then also ask them for some feedback or ask them a question or do something where you're engaging with your audience. So a lot of times if I'm doing like a specific product, I will ask a question about that product and say like, hey guys, I'd love to hear about your thoughts on this video and this specific tip down in the comments below, so make sure you do that. So when you ask questions, people are more likely to engage with you. But don't just ask any questions. You need to ask questions that are related to the video, that make sense, and that are gonna spark conversation. The best thing that could happen is that you have conversations between your viewers happening down in the comments, and then obviously you need to chime in. So if you're gonna make all this content and you're gonna ask questions, you definitely need to go in the comments and respond as much as you possibly can. Now, I know as creators, as soon as your channel starts getting bigger and bigger, it's harder to keep up with all the comments. So for me, I get a lot of comments on all of my videos, and what I try to do is within the first day, respond to the comments on the video that's currently posted, and then I have my notifications on my phone, so if I'm free and I see notifications pop up, I'll respond to comments. But you have to come up with a system, because over time you'll start getting more and more comments, but you need to try to stay as engaged as possible with your audience, because that's gonna help keep people as lifetime viewers. And YouTube is not a place where you just dump videos and leave. Like, you have to actually be a creator, you have to be part of the conversation, so put yourself as part of the conversation. Don't just dump videos and leave. Try to be involved as much as you possibly can. Okay, I know there was a lot to unpack in that last tip, all about optimization, but there is a lot of things that you can do to help grow your following once you've optimized your content. So tip number 5 is drive traffic from your other social media channels. So if you have an Instagram, if you have a Twitter, if you have a Facebook, then you need to optimize on having those followings and drive traffic to your YouTube videos. So every time you post a video, make sure you're sharing it across all your social media platforms. Now, a huge tip here is start an email list. An email list is gonna be your most powerful tool in this whole social media world. Basically, we're on borrowed space with all these social media channels. YouTube could pull the carpet from under you any day and take your entire channel away. Same with Instagram, Facebook, all those. Like, it could just disappear one day. That's kind of the nature of this whole social media world, is that we're on someone else's website and they can pull the plug at any point. So your email list is the only thing that's actually like yours, and then you will always have access to your followers from your email list. So I highly suggest, if you haven't started building your email list, this is something you need to start right away. And whether you do it by just putting links into your description that says join my email list, or you can do other things that are lead generations that bring people into your email list. This is important. And the reason I'm bringing this up right now is that you also want to send out your videos to your email list. And if you're part of my email list, you'll probably get this video in the form of an email at some point. What I like to do is maybe do like a weekly email that has like new videos or like just other information going on. But the idea is that you're keeping people engaged through your email list, and then they're more likely to watch your content. And if you have like a blog or something and then you're building your email list from your blog, then what's gonna happen is that you're gonna get new subscribers from people who might have found you from a blog post. So there's lots of ways that you can drive traffic to your channel through the other things that you're doing. So you just have to look at the big picture, look at all the different social accounts you're working on. Do you have a website? Do you have a blog? Is there ways that you can funnel people into a email list and then share your videos with that email list? That's something that I think every YouTuber needs to have, and I know a lot of us don't. So guys, I'd love to hear from you. you. Do you guys want to know more about building an email list? Put it down in the comments because I'd love to hear from you guys about this topic. Now, once you've defined your niche and you know what kind of content you're producing, you need to find others that are producing content in your niche and collaborate with them. This is massive, and this will help you take your channel and just make it explode. It's something that I haven't done till recently, but every time I do a collab, my channel gets a huge bump in subscribers because basically when you work with people in your same niche, they have subscribers that have never heard about your channel, and the same goes for their channel. There's subscribers that follow you that know nothing about their channel, and it's a good way to basically share subscribers and introduce new people to new channels. So this is a huge tip, especially when you're really trying to grow your following. Start reaching out to other people in your niche, and don't necessarily just reach out to people the same size as you. The awesome thing about YouTube is that we're all here, we're all creators, and there's definitely value with working with other creators no matter what size channel they are. So tip number 7 is do a giveaway. Now, don't just like do giveaways to get subscribers, because you'll end up losing subscribers if your giveaway doesn't make sense for what it is that you're doing on your channel. And if you pair this with tip number 6, what's gonna happen is your channel's gonna explode. So I recently did this with 2 other YouTubers. I was gaining about 300 to 400 subscribers a day. When I launched my giveaway with these 2 other YouTubers, the first day I grew 1,500, and then it's sustained at about 1,000 since then. So giveaways can be really impactful to just give you a huge boost all at once. Now, one thing is you have to do a giveaway that makes sense for your niche. So for me, I do filmmaking tutorials, I do camera reviews, things like that. So we're giving away a new camera, and a lot of the people that are going to enter this are people that might like my channel. So there's a higher chance of retaining these people once they've entered this giveaway. And when you pair this with doing a collab with someone else in your niche, what's gonna happen is you're just gonna grow exponentially because they have followers that don't know you, and vice versa. And by doing a giveaway, you're getting a big group of people to all hit that subscribe button, and more likely a higher percentage of them are gonna stay as subscribers. Now, this tactic works great, but also it's one of those things you gotta make sure that you're not just doing it to get subscribers, do it to give back. Like, I like doing giveaways on my channel because it's an opportunity for me to get cameras and camera products into the hands of other creators. So make sure that your giveaway makes sense, make sure it works with your channel, because then there's a better chance that those subscribers that come from the giveaway are gonna stay. The worst thing that could happen is you bring a bunch of people on your channel and they don't like your content, and so they all just unsubscribe right away. And that will happen if you don't do your giveaway right, and it just doesn't work with the people that are subscribing because of the giveaway. So those are my tips on how you grow your YouTube channel. If you're looking for more information on how to grow your YouTube following, how to be successful on YouTube, head down in the description. I've got a free hour training that I know you guys will be interested in. Also, I've included links to some other videos that will help you grow your following and take your channel to the next level. Guys, if you're new here to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. There's a lot of awesome filmmaking tutorials, camera reviews. I also like to just do adventure films, travel films, lots of good stuff. And guys, if you haven't checked it out already, make sure you head to creatorfilmschool.com. That's my nuts to bolts, everything you need to know to have a career as a filmmaker or a creator. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one.